What's good, Chaotic Nation? It is your boy Chaos here. Welcome back to the Pokemon Legends Arceus Shiny Lord's Quest, Shiny Badge Quest, whatever you want to call it. I did a little bit of configuration that between episodes, and that's about all I've done. Obviously, I'm still recording this. I want to get caught up with what we're doing. I want to get to the shiny. I want to be able to get to shiny hunting by the end of this recording session, just so that way, when I get to actually being able to shiny hunt and everything, I'm ready to go. I don't have to worry about it. Also, I'm kind of avoiding doing any kind of work. I don't really want to be doing work right now, which, is very, not healthy. But honestly, I'm really in a content mindset at the moment. I haven't talked about it too much. Like, I'm just not excited to do anything that's not content. I just want to stream. I just want to do Let's Plays. I want to do Nuzlocks. I just want to play video games. And, I can't do that all the time. And obviously, it's, not recommended to do all the time. You got to deal with life situations that come up. You can't just... I wish I could just forego everything and just play Pokemon and whatever. But I cannot do that, unfortunately. So we'll suffer with what we have now. And take out this guy's Togepi because it was bad. It was bad. So, yeah. That was cool. I remember, like, I would literally, like, just stop recording the last episode, and they're like, I have another question of the day for you, then about use next episode. And I completely forgot what that question is. Like, Jimmy might have had a point when he said, I need to pay more attention to what's going on with, like, dialogue between, like, me and chat members. I need to pay attention to dialogue with me, myself, and I'm terrible at that. Like, my brain is constantly going, and I always say that my brain's going faster than I can talk or speak or anything in that matter. So while I'm incredibly processed, see, I can't even talk because it's just going. While I'm processing things incredibly fast, I can't get them out fast enough, and then I forget about things I was wanting to talk about, or there's something else I wanted to do. I hate this stupid menu. Get off the screen. So I can't be doing any of those kinds of things. See, I already forgot what I was talking about. I don't even remember what I was freaking talking about 5 seconds ago. Because I'm always thinking about the next thing. I'm always trying to think ahead. It's not the worst thing. It just means I really got to be intentional about slowing down and thinking about what we're talking about and being invested in the conversation. And, we're kind of trained in our society to be like, let's just go. That's kind of like what my mind does. And so, like, there's half the time I'm like, okay, let me think, like, let me not think about what you're saying and just think about a response I want to do, so I'm ready to go. And when you're done talking, that's kind of what we've been dealing with, and what I'm dealing with all the time. So, if you ever respond to me in a chat or something like that, and you're like, hey, that's why you forget what we were talking about? We literally just stopped talking about it. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Get it. So just know that I do it to myself too. I'm just like, what was I even talking about? What was I even saying? Like, it's crazy. And it's something I've been working on. Like, I asked recently, as of the time of recording this, like, things I could do to make the channel better, things I needed to do to improve, and I think I've implemented them all sort of well. I actually have a list with one of my, sticky notes here. I love my sticky notes. And so a few of my notes that I have, where did the frickin' Badoo go? A few of the notes that I have are experimenting with games, being more cognizant of asking chat questions and understanding what the chat's literally what we were just talking about. I remembered it. There you go. And I also messed up my hair there and it bugs the crap out of me. But yeah, being more invested in the conversation and understanding what's going on rather than, being off of my own world and forgetting about stuff and what I was talking about. We also talked about looking for more, like, This series is going to be different. And if you saw the last Legends Arceus series, editing wise, it's going to be similar. And the most about that is I'm just not going to be recording any of the grinding stuff. There's no point. If you want to see that, go watch the streams. That's all I can tell you. So, yeah. So I'm not going to be showing any of those kinds of things. I'm not going to be showing me do any of the research or the task or the request, or if I do them, I do them. If I don't, I don't, and they just don't get done. This is my second file. I don't really care what happens with it. I'm literally just playing through the game. I don't care if I ever 100% complete this. I mean, I still haven't done that on my main file. So, my computer screen went black. I couldn't see anything. And the last thing we talked about is the latency in YouTube streams, because YouTube is just like, the delay in YouTube is crazy long. The delay on Twitch is really fast. So, that's fun. I think my question of the day in the last episode was something like, what do I want to do to, what would you, I don't remember. Go back and answer it. The new question of the day. Question of the day. There's two different sections here. One, so whichever one applies to you. One, if you have watched me stream on Twitch and you know what the 6 Pokemon are that I'm using, what is one of the team members you would swap out for something else? So, like, I got a shiny Charizard. That's my third encounter. You don't like Charizard. You want to swap it for, I don't know, Nidoking. Both of those are not in this game, by the way. So, biggest problem with Legends Arceus Charizard's not in the game. But, let me know what you would switch. If you have not seen the shiny hunts and you have no idea what I'm having on this team, what do you want me to get? What do you want to see? So it's either, what would you replace? What's one of my shinies you would replace that's on the team, or what shiny do you hope we get on the team? Obviously, I don't get to choose that. I don't get to dictate that. It's just whatever we find shiny, we find shiny. It's going to be a lot of outbreaks. It's going to be a lot of, I actually don't even know how outbreaks work right now. Like, the massive outbreaks have been a thing. I don't even get a chance. The mass outbreaks have been a thing. I don't know if I immediately get that now, or if that's something that happens later, or if it's just back to the regular method of outbreaks when the game originally dropped, because I figure that's how it's going to be. I think the massive mass outbreaks are a post-game thing only. Oh, right. I don't remember. Also, I don't know. This is my first time playing the game besides when I originally played it, and those came out after I had beaten it. I think I just chuck a ball, right? I don't have to worry about catching it. I knocked it. This is exactly why I need to be paying attention to what I'm doing, because I just completely knocked it out and didn't even notice. Yeah. That's annoying because it makes you get into a battle when you can just chuck a Pokeball and catch it. I approached them all with a hint of fear. I know. It's great. It's like I totally haven't played this game before. It's crazy. Who'd have thunk? It's like I'm new to Pokemon. I'm completely new to Pokemon. I do like that little bit of lore in this game, that like your character knows what they're doing. And it's like there's so many times where they're like, here, let me hold your hand and play through the game. I just got what he just did there. How did I not recognize that the first time I played it? Wow. So he takes the picture there because that's your player ID and your passport. Wow, I'm dense. That's crazy. I never realized that. Like, I read the dialogue the first time, and I realized that in the game I'm not reading dialogue at the moment, I don't even know what he said. I just know we're going back to Silene, because that's what the last two words were, Captain Silene, so I'm assuming. Context clues, man. They're my favorite thing to do. This game's got a lot of, like, really cool hidden gems in it. I know I did a theory before Legends Arceus was released, like, and I completely talked about the phone, and that was what I'm referencing here. But the phone looks very modern rather than something that's ancient, because obviously this is like prehistoric Hisui. This is something in the past. And it's supposed to be because like legends, lore, all that stuff. However, but there are little nods to the modern world, like, so that's a really cool angle. There are stuff in the modern world, like the phone, obviously. The ARC phone doesn't exist in this time period because cell phones don't exist. I mean, we're still running things down on paper. But I did talk about how the ARC phone kind of was the influence for technology. Like let me just pull this up real quick. Not map. The Pokeball is very primitive. Pokeball is very primitive. It's very old design. It's not modernized. It's not digitized. It's very old. It uses old mechanics. It uses, natural mechanics, not machine mechanics. And so I was like, oh, the phone might be used, and like the lore is that the phone. Oh my gosh, those paper textures look terrible. Sorry. Going forward. Like the ARC phone's technology is something that was infused by the locals and especially the Galaxy Expedition team to make better Pokeballs in the future. That's why a lot of people are like, this is years in the past, several years in the past, like centuries. I don't think it's that far off, honestly. I'm like, obviously the difference in a lot of structures and things would take a long time. It wouldn't take that long. It wouldn't be super long. Like, I think maybe 100 years would be the difference. Potentially. Like, it doesn't feel like it would be, it doesn't feel like it would be that far away. It's not like very, very, very ancient. And obviously, the shoes look stupid. Sorry, I gotta fix those. I didn't finish what I was doing. I need to put on, yes. Server Queen uniform and the sand. Yeah, that's why I'm like, the sandals look jank and I gotta do something about it. Alright. Yeah, I don't like, they look like paper bags, dude. Okay, they don't quite look like paper, but they kind of look like paper bags. But I don't think this game's too far in the past, honestly. Which is cool in the sense that, you can kind of see the modern and the past mix. However, I'm a little bit nervous for like another Legends game. I specifically, apparently is what I was trying to say. I specifically am wanting a Legends Unova game, a Legends Kyurem. Very particularly Kyurem. Not anything else. Not Victini. Not Genesect. Not blah, 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 blah. I want Kyurem. I want to see the original dragon. I want to see that one. I don't want to see anything else. I want the dragon. And the thing is, if they do not go far enough back, the dragon storyline will make no sense. Because it's like the very beginning of like Unovan history starts with the war between the two brothers of Truth and Ideal, so where the original Kyurem dragon was split between Kyurem as the Husk and then Reshiram and Zekrom as Ideals and Truth, whichever way that works. I don't remember. So your chance. It's an honor. Sir, yes, sir. 10 hut. Da. I was gonna do like an army crab, I don't know. And show me what you made of. Face me in Conquerment. Try to throw him. Yeah, I'm dead. And that's the end of the series, because... No, that's a lot of damage! You're right, Phil Swift. You're right, Phil Swift. I just punched my mic. Hope that didn't mess with any audio. I didn't see any spiking or anything. Well, I'd like to see more games in this style. And I haven't talked about that as of recording this. I always gotta have to add the as of recording this thing to it. Because somebody's be like, yeah, you were like totally on stream. And you were like, hey, like a Legends of Weasel would be totally awesome. Like, one, I don't think I'd ever say that because Banana's cool and everything. I want a Legends Banana. I want a Legends Kyurem is what I want. I would like to see one of every game. I don't know what they do with Kanto. Maybe a Legends Melmetal, which would be kind of fun. Okay, I definitely want to see that. I want to see that. Legends Melmetal. Legends Melmetal. Oh, I've seen a lot of things about Legends Celebi recently. And I don't know how I feel about Legends Celebi. I feel like more like Legends... See, I don't know how you would do that, though. Like, I want to see Legends... The story of... I want to see the Legends Johto end with the burned tower burning down. The original burned tower burning down. That's what I want to see. And then that. Or maybe right after that. Like, the events of the game take place immediately following that. And the whole point is like, okay, let's see these like Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, and then they evolve into Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. Let's see this story. Like, that's the whole premise, is like get the dogs. That'd be kind of cool, in my opinion. Johto, that's Johto. Hoenn, I'm gonna go through every generation because I can. Johto, that's a rough one. They have the whole meteorite thing, and I don't know. See, there's a lot of Hoenn legendaries that I'd like to see. Actually, you know, like maybe Legends. I know I know Regigigas is a Sinnoh legendary because he's originally established in Sinnoh. However, but Legends Regigigas as a Generation 3 game where they're forming the continents with the Regititans would be kind of cool. Like, maybe the world isn't like... I never remembered you talk to me at all, sorry. Maybe like the Titans are like forming the world at that point in time. That would be really... That would be like 0. Pokemon timeline date 0 common era. But like something like that where they're like forming the continents and stuff, and you have to kind of like... Sort of, if you want to tie in the quelling of the lords to that game, you could quell the Titans and like, you know, full AOT it, like giant colossal beings. I want to see Regigigas like look like a skyscraper, bro. I want him to be like taller than the Empire State Building, dude. Like, I want him massive, and you have to like fight that thing. You know, it's like if you've played Monster Hunter, and like I don't like Monster Hunter, but there you go. I made a Pokeball. If you played Monster Hunter. Kind of like Zora Magdaros, the big guy you like climb on and fight and like break parts off of. Like, I want to see like that kind of combat style. I know that's very like Dark Soulsy and like Jedi Fallen Ordery and like, you know, not Pokemon, but like that would be a really cool take on a Pokemon game, in my opinion. Just like have it be combat where you have to like use your Pokemon to fight certain areas of a giant legendary Pokemon. It also would be like cool just to see the legendary Pokemon be bigger than like a tiny little sprite or something like that. Take care of a request for me. Oh man, I should do the shiny. That would be a nice little spin-off thing for this playthrough. I might do it. I might just do it where I do the shiny Jubilee Village quest where you have to give people shiny Pokemon. That would be a lot of fun, I think. Just imagine a shiny Dustox here. It'd be hilarious. It'd be so cool. I've seen people do that. It's a cool way to show off your shinies. However, they're always going to be stuck in this game, so I don't know. I was actually looking through the decks before starting this, recording this and doing this, but my idea was like doing a shiny dex in this game means you just have to find one of each species and then fully evolve it because it marks in the dex, and you can change the sprite in the dex to be the color of the shiny. I'm sure you can do that in other games, but like you could do a shiny dex and just have every Pokemon shiny. Obviously, like Shaman, Manaphy, Fion, Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, yeah, would not be shiny, but yeah, all those things. I have a Shinx, so I can just do that right now, honestly, sir. But that would be kind of a cool way to do that. I don't want to do that with this file or my other file. I might do that with my other file, my main file, and try to get every single Pokemon in the game. I mean, obviously, I am doing like I'm trying to get a living dex at some point. I'm always on the achievement to get a living dex completed. I've never completed a shiny dex in a given game. The closest I got, and the closest I probably will ever get, let's be fair, was Let's Go, and I had like 120 something of 150. So I was like 30 Pokemon off to complete a dex. So every Kanto Pokemon I basically have shiny already, which is kind of crazy. I know, like, I'm missing like Psyduck. I think I'm missing Golduck actually. A Golduck, like a Tentacruel, like a Farfetch'd, just random things. So we get to fill up the Pokedex. This is cool. Also, the people who are doing like full dexes, you need to be checked into an insane asylum. That's crazy to try to do these full dexes. Like, perfect dexes are crazy. I mean, that was a little exaggerated. I'll be honest, a little exaggerated. Yay! You don't have to go check an insane asylum, but like that, the amount of patience that takes to get no reward from it is ridiculous. Like, I just don't want to do that, so no thanks. No thanks at all to all of that. Something I remembered that I was going to talk about that I didn't talk about was the timeline. And so, obviously, when you play this game, the version of your character doesn't exist. So, like, if you play as the guy, I don't know why I'm on top of the mountain. Yay! I took my first damage. Let's go heal. If you play as the guy who is Ray, his canon name is Ray. The male character doesn't exist. But if you play as Akari's character, the female protagonist, Akari doesn't exist. So the idea and the theory of this game, and I've seen it, and I actually really like the idea, is that Akari and Ray do the do. You know, get them vows and stuff, and do all that fun stuff. Bidoof! Kill it with fire! That hasn't changed. So that they get married, they have offspring and stuff, and obviously that's where Dawn and Lucas come from. Timeline-wise, Dawn and Lucas both exist in the Pokemon universe, and they both exist separately from each other. So I don't know if that's... Oh, no. I don't remember what your research task is, but let me see. I don't know if that is... that they're related to each other in the game, but they just don't know it. Can I not catch you? I can't catch it. Weird. I guess I gotta go talk to Akari before I do anything, which is weird. I should read dialogue, you know? Well, I just wondered the relationship between Dawn and Lucas in the new game, because like whoever you choose in that game is the offspring of Joanna. And you know, if you're doing canonical with the anime, that has to be Dawn. What happens to the dad? Where's the dad? Is it possible that Lucas and Dawn are related, are step siblings? Simply because one of them, the dad had with Joanna, Dawn, and one of them, the dad had with his other lady because he's not around. Obviously, the Pokedads are not around in the game, so that's something to note. And I'm just going to catch 3 Starly and call it a day. I'm going to catch 2.5 Starly. I can call it a day. I don't know what else I need to do. I need to really read dialogues. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to go over here and talk to that person, apparently. But we obviously got to do some research tasks. It's a fresh file. It's a fresh save. It's fresh everything. It's a whole new world. Whole important kind of you. Have a berry, bud. Have a berry. Your 2 Pokemon you have to like to eat. Told you. Get striked. I'm gonna run out of Pokeballs already. I mean, I have stuff to craft things, but obviously I haven't done that yet. I kind of want to keep one of each of them in my party, so that way I can evolve them as we go. And yeet. Perfection. I really perfected that after the marathon and after everything, just getting those down. Also, I don't know why I'm showing you this stuff, because it's boring. I guess I'm just talking, and so I can make it entertaining, even though it's kind of simple stuff. I actually find doing the tasks therapeutic. Like, it's really fun. It's calming. You don't have to really worry about it. You're just kind of here, memorizing what you need to do to complete the decks, going forward with it. So, that's just kind of, yeah. Yeah. I won't need to worry about that. I'm fine. Fine. We're perfectly fine. I don't think I ever got my... There's a charm to prevent that a little bit. Follow Akari. Screw that. I'm getting a Weasel. Screw you, Cal. Why is there a third slot when there's not? I guess it has to show it. Oh, come on. No. You don't see me. Go eat the berry. Go eat the berry. Banana. Little orange banana. And Shaboopy. Shaboopy. Stop it. Shiny Rock! Nice. Attaboys to the team. Yeah. I don't remember. See, I'm already at the... Remember what I talked about earlier when I said I don't remember what I'm talking about? I don't remember what I'm talking about. Right. Whirlpools, I think I need to sneak up on. Have a berry. I got very used to having a lot of items in my inventory that now I just feel like I'm running nothing. I missed. And got him again. Sweet. Where the heck is Akari? Come here. I don't care. You didn't sing your ball. That's not my problem. I didn't get the items. I did this too fast. You're doing quite well. Here's a word. Have your crafting. Thank you. Actually, I was actually wondering when I got that, honestly. But yeah, I think with these Legends games, if they continue doing it, like I like lore. I like thinking about lore. I like creating ideas out of nothing. Seeing the channel, like, let's be honest, that's why a lot of you followed the channel in the first place, because my popular content. But still, it's cool just to see the lore. It's cool to kind of piece it together, especially having ideas of how did I see a Togepi? Oh, right, dum face. So yeah, the lore and stuff is obviously there, and it's pretty cool. But I think I'm gonna... Is there any big... Let's go finish the story. I kind of want to see if there's an Eevee over here. Just because I'm crazy like that. Also, do you give me a quest? I get a Ponyta too. Hello. No. I just want to get the rest of my Pokemon. Also, there's no music in the overworld, and I don't know why. I didn't change that setting. I'm also almost out of Pokeballs. I know I can craft on the fly. You are annoying, because I turn around. Take a Pokeball in the face, then. I want to kind of get one of everything, if I can. So that way I'm ready to go. Obviously, I could find a full-odd shiny right now. That's kind of the fun with this series, is while I'm doing deck stuff in the main game, I could be finding full-odd shinies. Which I don't think I found in this game originally. Because all of my shinies had level 10 decks, I believe. Yeah, I don't think I found any without level 10 decks. Maybe... No, maybe not. No, I think I got Geodude at level 10. I don't remember. Somebody could fact check me. I mean, Wolfos probably knows if she's not banned and excommunicated from the community at this point in time. I don't know. Something gonna happen. I'm being cheeky. The Eevees are further down. They're closer to the Alpha Rapidash that we have to deal. Oh, that's probably not a good idea to run this far down. But was it Ponyta? You okay? There's like teleporting over there, bro. Honestly, love this area. It's just the beginning section of this area, pretty cool. You get to the bridge and across the bridge and all that crap. It's not that fun. Let's be fair. Okay, there's a Rapidash. Eevee's outbreak spawns here. I feel like they should spawn here, like naturally, as Pokemon. You know, they should. That's where they should spawn at. I know the Alpha Rapidash exists. I see the Alpha Rapidash. I'm gonna run. The other problem is I don't have the whistle, which means I don't have my get out of jail free card, and that is that is jumping on a ride Pokemon and GTFOing. I don't have that cheese right now, so a little cheeseless. I thought about doing something like this where it's like you can't use ride. Oh, I don't have Vascular Legion either, so I gotta be careful of water again. No, I hated that in the original playthrough of this game. Gotta be careful of water, not jumping in it. I know, I thought about doing a playthrough of this game where, you know, you don't use the ride Pokemon. That would just not be fun, in my opinion. I think that's just not fun. Because you're just giving yourself a hindrance for no reason. Like, there's no need to make the game harder. Like, just do and enjoy it. Rather than worry about anything. Just have fun with it, man. I know people who are like, I'm going to do this. And I'm like, why would you even think about doing that? It just makes the game longer and more difficult to do. Rather than actually being a fun... Like, I like fun challenges. Ones that add an element to make the game more difficult. But also have a sense of accomplishment. Not like, hey, I'm going to literally not use a gimmick just because it slows me down. Not because it's hard or anything. Like, there's a difference between playing Jedi Fallen or Deathless and doing this game without ride Pokemon. One, Jedi Fallen Order is actually accomplishable Deathless. And two, this game without ride Pokemon just makes you want to cry. That's all it does. Because you just have to walk everywhere, and these maps are so massive. Like, you need to have ride Pokemon. Like, even getting back to the base, I'm 300 meters away right now. Which means I'm gonna have to trek to get there. Also, I have not seen this Eevee at all. And so I'm thinking it doesn't spawn right now, but I don't know. I'm also collecting materials and doing stuff, but let's get back. I don't... Oh, there's an Eevee. That works. He says I don't see an Eevee as an Eevee just sitting there, you know? Crazy, would have thought. Have a berry? You don't see me? Of course, Bidoof's trying to get the berry. And boom. Let's catch this Eevee. Call it a day. And let's get back to the base. I think we can do it. Sweet. The menu X button works. And we can oh man, I made this video long. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get through it to the point where we can shiny hunt next episode, well, before next episode, so episode 3 we have shiny and we can continue the story and everything. It should be fun. But I don't know. Most illuminating, yeah, I know how the dex works. Also, I've almost finished Rowlet, which is crazy. Again, I'm hard focusing on just getting tasks done. Honestly, Rowlet doesn't really matter too much to me. I think I clicked the wrong button. The Rowlet doesn't matter too much to me right now because I can't catch one. I'd have to do distortions in the Corn Highlands or something to find it. Or I don't know. But are we done? Do we have... What's my mission right now? Speak to the professor, learn more. Okay. Did I not do that? Is it here? Did I just what? How did I get back to the town without doing that little... I thought I did everything I needed to do. I talked to the guy. Do I need to complete somebody's entry? I don't know, maybe that's what it is. But we have access to the area, we can shiny hunt, so I think that's good. I'm gonna wrap it up here, and then we can begin the next episode with the shiny reaction and our first team member, which will be awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure that like button, subscribe. Check out all the things in the description down below for links to my Twitter, my TikTok, my Discord, and my other YouTube channel called Invisible Corporations, and my Twitch, where I do live streams. So that way you can stay connected with me and be a part of the community. I love you guys to answer the question of the day in the comment section. It allows integration with you guys so I get to know you a little bit better, and it's really cool. And also helps out. So please help do that. Thank you for watching this far if you made it. I'll see you guys next time. So until then, well, my name is Chaos, and I'm signing off. Stay safe, and as always, burn it up.